Hello beautiful Taurus, and welcome to your August 2019 reading. Let's get straight into it. We're going to see what's going on generally to start off with. What's going on in August for our beautiful Taurians, please? Angels and Spirit, show me generally what's going on for Taurus. August 2019. Okay, ready? You're like, what do you mean am I ready? You've been shuffling for so long. Okay, generally, what's going on? You are being asked to let your guard down and just be brave and honest, okay? We've got drop your shields. Be brave and honest. So where you once held back, maybe it's time for you to drop your defenses and just, let your truth out. Express yourself. Be fearless and stand strong. Interesting. That's kind of similar energy. Be brave, be fearless, be strong, be honest is what I'm seeing. There's also a sense that you need to not settle. Some of you are settling or resting on your laurels, and you've got the Stargazer card and it's saying set your sights higher. So maybe some of you aren't reaching your fullest potential. Let's use another deck to see what's going on generally for you, Taurus. Okay, 2 more shuffles. Okay, so if some of you feel like there's been an injustice done against you, don't worry. I feel like you're going to get your justice, divine justice. We've got your difficulties transform you. Take heart, for you will be vindicated. Now, the word vindicated kind of conjures up thoughts of, victory after a past injustice, okay? Or, a truth coming to light that will show that you were, an innocent party when someone thought you might have been guilty. Yeah, because you're going to emerge unscathed from whatever this challenge was. Okay, it could be something legal for some of you. We've got, if you descend into darkness, you can emerge unscathed. And surrender to the flow of life. It will transport you to where you need to be. So if things feel like they're working against you right now, if you feel like it doesn't matter what you do, people are blaming you, or things just aren't going right, these cards are showing me that it's all going to work out. There's going to be a sense of victory at the end. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You're being asked to turn to nature and the earth for healing, okay? We've got look to the earth for answers. Some of you might need to watch what you eat, watch what you're putting into your body, go for natural, go for organic. That's going to provide the sense of well-being or the natural remedy that your body needs. So look to the earth for answers. Yeah, there's a need for some of you to practice self-care. It's time for you to mother yourself. Healing awaits. So take care of yourself, nurture yourself. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of healing taking place, physical and emotional, because here we have your heart will be healed. Have faith. So not only could there have been physical challenges in the recent past, but with these cards suggesting you need to nurture and mother yourself, there's a sense of healing on both the emotional and physical levels. Yeah, there's definitely anger that's arising from being treated unfairly. We've got be empowered by anger. And we've got you are reborn from night. Each morning start anew. So whatever has caused this sense of injustice or unfairness and caused that anger as a result, don't worry, I'm seeing transformation around this challenge and you are going to emerge victorious. We're getting a strong sense of that, okay? Let's see what the animals say. Could be at work, you feel like you're not being recognized or people are taking the credit from you, or it could be legal matters, you feel like you've got the short end of the stick. Yeah, and I'm getting trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Don't doubt yourself. That card wanted to come out, okay? So let's see what else we can get from this deck. Okay, here we go. So you've got do a walking meditation each day for the next week. That's going to help you release pent-up emotions and feelings of resentment. Okay, that's the Kiwi card. Then we've got stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. So there's definitely something that's out of your control, that's beyond your control, and you feel hard done by. But complaining is actually not going to help the situation. So I want you to just release those feelings of resentment and trust that there's divine justice and karma at play in this, okay, in this situation. Just be clear on what you want to achieve. Focus on your goals, okay? You've got the cheetah card, and that's saying get clear on your intention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. Step back. Some of you are too enmeshed in this situation and you're feeling like the victim, and these cards are asking you to just take some time out of your normal routine to take your mind off things and gain a better perspective, because the mouse is saying because you're so involved in this, you're actually overlooking some important details. So I want you to take some time out. Don't rely on other people to fix this problem. You know, I want you to use this injustice as, you know, a character building and a strengthening experience. Okay? So rather than allowing this situation to disempower you and victimize you, I want you to take back your power. Okay? Let's see what the Moonology cards have to say, and then we'll have a look at your love life. Okay, Taurus? Okay. go. We've got the need to reflect and absorb the lessons, meditate and contemplate, work through your fears. So maybe this situation was supposed to happen to unearth some, lingering fears within you that, that needed to be unearthed, and doubts, whatever was holding you back. Yeah, look, because we've got don't let your past hold you back. So these fears actually did need to rise to the surface, and this situation that's beyond your control, that's been unfair, has been the catalyst for you to heal those fears. Okay, yeah, because we've got what do you need to release. So this is a cathartic experience for you, a really cathartic experience. Interesting, very interesting. All right, let's see what your love life has in store for the month of August. I want to use the tarot, but which deck do I want to use? Maybe the Morgan Greer. I'm just surrounded in cards, guys. You probably already know that. Welcome to all the newbies to this channel. It's pretty new itself, so feel free to subscribe and comment and like. Your engagement is much appreciated. Okay, so Taurus. What's your energy in love, Taurus, in the month of August? What's your energy in love? What is Taurus's energy in love? I just want to say I've got so many close Taurian friends. I really appreciate them. I cherish them so much. They're such great listeners. And I'm actually wearing a beautiful necklace from my best friend who's a Taurus. She sent me this beautiful necklace with the Scorpio symbol on it. I thought it was so thoughtful. Just love my Tauruses. Okay. So what's your energy in your love life? Okay. So you're holding back, Taurus. You may have some trust issues, or you're struggling to let go of something. You're holding back. That's the Four of Pentacles. That's guarded energy. It's got, you've got your walls up. But we have a solid opportunity, a solid new beginning, okay? No matter what your status is, your relationship status, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is always a positive sign. So whether you're involved with someone already, whether you're single, this is a solid new beginning, okay? It's stable, it's secure, it can be trusted, it's reliable, it's very, it's got promise. Okay, and interesting, we've got the Fool card, so that's trust. So you trust, see the Fool, he's looking at this solid new offer. He's looking at this solid new beginning, and he's trusting it. He's full of trust, he's full of faith. He's ready to take that leap of faith. And here we have another ace, the Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning in love. So some of you might, have entered something quite new, and you're charging forward towards this new beginning. We have the Chariot card. You could be dealing with an Aries, or you could be dealing with a Cancer. Not necessarily, but these are the signs that are apparent at the moment. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of charging forward. There's a sense of action and momentum, because not only do we have the Chariot, which is progress, momentum, and forward movement and victory, but we also have the Knight of Swords, which he is the fastest moving knight. Okay, so it's like you're on a mission, and here's your energy, Taurus. We've got the Hierophant card. So this is you. You're moving, you're taking action. It's really interesting because we've got two polar energies within you. So we've got the holding back, or maybe restraining yourself. And then we've got the side of you that's ready to take a leap of faith, that's ready to trust. And then we have, again, we've got a card about having walls up. This is the wounded warrior, the Nine of Wands. So these two cards make sense together. Someone who has their walls up because they might have trust issues and resentment. But then that starkly contrasts the Fool. And also the cards that mean movement and action. It's really interesting because when you look at these cards all together, we've got two energies within the relationship. We've got the impulsive energy. And then we have, and that could be you, especially because it's next to the Hierophant card. So that could be you over here. And then we have the person that's got their walls up, the wounded warrior who's been hurt and has some trust issues and some burdens. And he's weary, he's battle weary. So it looks like we have two energies within this commitment. And then we've got in the middle two cards meaning marriage and commitment. So maybe that's the summary of what's going on in your love life right now. You've got two opposites. Someone who is interested in moving forward, someone who's interested in growing the connection and growing within the connection personally. And then you've got someone who's battle weary. So let's get the other person. So maybe, Taurus, you're the eager beaver. You're trusting this kernel of this connection, this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning, this Ace of Cups as well. But it's the other person putting the brakes on. The other person who's tired and holding back. So show us the other person, please, angels and spirit. Okay, so we've got the Six of Pentacles. This definitely is saying that something is out of balance. And it's got to do with trust. Because the Fool card just fell out again. Someone is trusting and the other one isn't. Okay, we keep getting the same cards. So we've got the Nine of Wands here again. So this is the Six of Pentacles, the card about a lack of reciprocity, a lack of mutuality. There's someone giving more and the other one is holding back. So again, we have these two energies, the Fool, the trusting one, the one willing to take a leap of faith, and the one that has his guard up. So interesting. So there's illusion, there's delusion, there's things that are really unclear and murky within this connection. The Seven of Cups is here. That's a card about illusion and fantasy and a lack of clarity, you know, and different options. You know, what are we going to do? How are we going to navigate this connection? What route are we going to go down? It's like you guys are weighing up your options. What's this Seven of Cups, please, for Taurus in their love life? Please, angels and spirit. What's this Seven of Cups? What's this Seven of Cups? of Cups. Maybe you guys have options to choose from, romantic options. Okay, so the card that fell out was the defeat card, the Five of Swords. So it's kind of like, what are we going to do to resolve this dilemma? What are we going to do to like resolve this conflict that keeps happening? You know, there's this person within the connection that's really lighthearted and full of trust and faith and hope, the Fool. And then we've got that person who's always thinking the worst, who's always anticipating the worst, who always doesn't see, you know, the person, doesn't give the other person the benefit of the doubt. So it's kind of like an inability to resolve something. Okay, and then we have the Temperance card, and this card is asking you to be patient. This card is asking you to act in moderation. It's also a card asking you to remember there are angelic forces that are guiding you right now through whatever difficulty, whatever conflict you're going through. Okay, you can see the angel in the card. The card is about alchemy, so how two people merge as one. And there seems to be some disharmony right now in relation to that. There's someone who's quite cold and unforgiving in the relationship. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. Someone who's unable to make good decisions or decisions based on logic within this connection. But I feel like there's going to be a sense of closure in August. We do have the World card, so there is resolution. That is, you know, tying up loose ends. It's actually literally a card about resolution. It's a card about the end of a cycle and the beginning of something new. So you will get the closure that you're craving. There's definitely someone within the relationship that's wearing that they're all armored up. They're heavily suited up. You can see the Emperor, and he likes to be in control. He likes to be in charge, and he's very hard to penetrate emotionally. So I feel this is the person that's finding it difficult to trust within the relationship. This is the weary one. Okay, so I feel it's the other person, because I feel like you were the trusting one for some reason. I mean, but this is, you know, a general reading. You could be the other person. You know, I'm reading energy here, so it can be vice versa. Yeah, so there's been conflict. We've got the Tower card. This is Mars energy. This is, you know, Mars is about war and aggression. It's about upheaval. It's about drama. It's about things that need to be destabilized in order to build from a solid, truthful new beginning. And so at the moment, you can see with the Moon card, it's shrouded in mystery, this conflict. You don't know how to resolve it. You don't know what even started it, and you don't know what to do going forward. There's a sense of deception. So someone's not being honest or truthful with themselves nor the other person, okay? That's the Seven of Swords. And there's a definite blockage. It's like it's like the communication totally breaks down as a result of this conflict. And the two of you are just refusing to resolve it or see from the other person's perspective. That's the stalemate situation in the Two of Swords. But yay, we have truth and clarity and victory at the end. So we have another ace, the Ace of Swords. You've had the Ace of Pentacles, you've had the Ace of Cups, and now you have the Ace of Swords. So there's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation. There's going to be a breakthrough. This card is a breakthrough. It actually literally means a breakthrough. So I'm seeing a resolution, not only with the World card, but with the the Ace of Swords. And you've got that in your oracle cards. Remember, you know, you've got, if you descend into darkness, you can emerge unscathed. You also got surrender to the flow of life. It'll transport you to where you need to be. And you also had cards saying, you know, your difficulties will transform you. Take heart, for you will be vindicated. Your heart will be healed. Have faith. You know, they're really encouraging cards. There's definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. This will be resolved. And I have had two cards now asking you to stand strong and be independent. You had this oracle card, right? And you also had in the animal deck, and I didn't tell you, but I feel I need to now because it's come out twice. So you also got the cat card in the animal oracle, and the cat card is about the need for you to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. So you're being asked to just listen to the wisdom within yourself and just tune out whatever everyone else is saying. You know, tune out the chatter, tune out the noise emanating from, you know, outside influences. You know the answers. You know how to heal this. You just need to be confident in your ability to heal this situation, okay? There will be communication. We've got the Page of Wands here. There will be good news in relation to this, okay? And it will be resolved quite quickly. The Page of Wands is a quick, you know, resolution. Let's see what these cards are asking you to do. I'm going to do, these cards are really good in terms of what spirit and also what your highest self wants you to do to resolve this, okay? So, Taurus, what are you guided to do in this scenario? Here we go. Here we go, one more. So as long as you can get yourself in an emotionally strong state, things are going to work out, because this card here, it's about house and buildings. It's kind of like the Tower card in a way. If you can strengthen your own foundations and strengthen your own resolve, there will be resolution, okay? This card is asking you to evaluate what state you're in. Are you in a state of order, or are you in a state of mess, emotional mess? It says, what does the house or the rooms of the house represent you? Now, this card is talking about the houses in a dream state. If you dreamt that you were in a particular room within a building or a house, it's going to be indicative of, you know, the emotional state that you were in. Was the room cluttered, or was the room empty? What state of order or mess was it in? And what clues is that going to give you in terms of what you need to do? Yeah, look at the areas in your life that need decisive action. Search your heart for the right answers and listen to the messages that come from your intuition and follow through. This card reinforces that message that said, trust your own inner guidance and shut out everyone else's outside influences. Here's that Ace of Swords card. We've got truth. Remain authentic to your core values. Truth can be masked, so be objective when dealing with emotional issues. be authentic, be honest, be genuine, and address areas in your life that are not achieving your deepest truth. We keep seeing that areas in your life may need to be reevaluated. And use that sword of truth and clarity, wield it to clear out decisively all that no longer serves you. Yeah, be empowered. We've got empowerment. And look, she's holding a sword again. It's saying, believe in your own power to create change and control your life. Don't be over-dependent on others. Be empowered by becoming an example to others and use your past experiences to make yourself stronger. And nurture yourself. We keep getting cards that are asking you to really take care of yourself, take responsibility for yourself. We've got this card here that says you deserve to be happy and to be joyful around others. And we all know that happiness is a choice made from within. So no one else can make us happy, only we can do that. And then we have the Goddess, which is asking, oh my goodness, do not listen to those who want to keep you small or want to wield too much influence over how you conduct yourself. Okay? It says, be gentle, nurturing, yet strong. That's what a goddess is all about. She's gentle, she's nurturing, but she's strong. She knows what she wants and she knows what she needs to do to get it. Look, we keep getting that woman wielding a sword. That's you. They're asking you to do that. Clear out what no longer serves you. Take some form of decisive action without regret. Examine what's holding you back from taking action and cut it loose. Remember, we said, what do you need to, we saw, what do you need to release? We saw, don't let your past hold you back. All these cards are talking to each other. Work through your fears. Fears about taking decisive action. Fears about the consequences. Okay? We've got, you'll get the most immediate results through acting decisively. No maybes. Okay? Very interesting. Now I just quickly want to see who's coming in for our single Taurians, okay? Let's get possible star signs. Let's get possible professions. Who's coming towards the single Taurus? We want character traits. We want personality, energy. Who's coming towards Taurus, please? Single Taurus. So, the message is stop being wishy-washy, stop being over-influenced by others or over-dependent on others. You are the master of your own destiny, Taurus. So who's coming in? Okay, Taurus, we've got, someone really romantic who's going to sweep you off your feet. Someone really seductive. We've got Don Juan. We've got someone with a strong connection to animals, okay? Someone who has, interesting, because you remember you got that card, look to the earth for answers. We've got someone who has a strong connection to nature. If it's not animals, it's the environment, okay? Someone who could work in out in the outdoors, in some kind of outdoor environment. They could be a tradesman, they could be working the landscape, someone that works in nature. We've got Gemini energy here, Virgo energy. We've got the thief and the servant. So the thief is Gemini energy, and we've got the servant, that's Virgos, because they always want to be of service to others. We've definitely got strong seductive qualities within this person, okay? Doesn't matter if they're male or female. We've also got the femme fatale, okay? So this person knows how to seduce. This is your energy, the hedonist. Okay, they know how to, they know the recipe to your heart. They're very sensual. Okay, we've got someone who has a bit of a hero type quality about them. It's like they'll win at all costs, because we've got the martyr and we've got the avenger. They're really quite righteous and passionate, and they have a strong sense of fairness. They do like to be of service to others, because not only do we have the servant, we've also got the Samaritan. So we've got someone with really strong sense of service, and they're generous. They want to help. Because we've also got the damsel card. Interesting. So they like to save people. Don't know what from, but yeah. So let's see how these single Taurians might encounter this incoming soulmate. How might single Taurus encounter this person in August? Show me clearly. Keep seeing the aces for you. So some powerful new beginnings. You know, we've got a lot of new energy coming in. So for some of you, there's going to be a fated meeting. This could be anything, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So this just means that Spirit are going to plant this person on your path so you don't miss them. You know, they spiritual forces are conspiring behind the scenes to make sure you two cross paths. I'm not getting any clear kind of sense of how you may meet, but I'm definitely getting that sense that this person works in nature. Just look at the image. This woman is picking apples, and we keep getting those references to the outdoors. Because I'm seeing a lot of trees. In all these cards, I've got trees. We've got trees here. We've got, indoor plants in this. We've got trees and, you know, parkland in this card. We've got a tree in this card. Trees here. In every single card, I'm seeing trees. So there's a connection to the outdoors with this person. All right, guys, I really hope that this has resonated with you. Please leave feedback in the comments. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.